Hi, this is Mary Margaret McCulligan, and this is my final presentation. Learning is part of life. It doesn't matter if you're a janitor at a school or if you are a CEO of a company. You are going to learn something new every day, and that is what's fantastic about being a human, is that no matter who you are as a person, you are always going to learn. But part of learning is understanding that there are certain things that are going to help learning better. You're going to sit there and you're going to understand that if you follow certain little steps, it will help you along your way to being able to retain information and use that information in a successful way. Repetition is one of those. Remember, practice makes perfect. You've been told this since you were little, that if you practice, you will do good. Practice is a great skill. Repetition and continuing to always take certain steps and going back to the basics when you feel like you haven't retained that information as well, go back to the basics. Everybody at one point in time, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to reteach yourself, and practice is going to help you that. It's going to build your confidence. It's going to make you feel secure with yourself and knowing that you know what you're doing in life. And as a manager, you need to do that. You need to make sure your employees are practicing, and you need to build that confidence. Positive and negative reinforcements in the workplace are essential. You need to draw the line in the sand. You need your employees to understand what is expected of them and what is not going to be accepted of them. And you need to build off those positive and negative reinforcements. You need your employees to understand that if they do something good, there's going to be a reward. If they do something bad, there's going to be a consequence. But even with the consequence, you need to still be able to build their self-esteem so that they don't get down on themselves and lose their motivation and lose that interest that they have in what they're doing. Don't give up. As a manager, you are the driving force behind everything in your workplace. You need to keep the motivation alive. You need to connect with your employees. You need to build on their confidence. You need to be their coach, their cheerleader, their sister, their mother, whoever they need for you to be. You need to be that person for them. You need to understand that you are vital in their lives. You are vital in the successfulness of your business. You need to stay positive, stay motivated, stay active. You will set the tempo in your workplace. And that's what you need to understand. You need to understand that if you are not motivated yourself, how are your employees going to stay motivated? You need to understand that accommodation needs to occur in the workplace. Every employee that you're going to get is going to come from a different walk of life. And you need to understand and respect their existing schemas. You need to sit there and present them new ideas, open their eyes to the possibility of change, and help them on their walk with accommodation. Scaffolding is a vital part of the workplace. You need to set the building blocks. You need to respect the fact that your employee may be coming from a different place with prior knowledge. You build off that knowledge. You you allow your employee to show you what they're capable of. Then you go and you work with them. Then you allow them to go by themselves. And that is how you build that confidence within your employee. You allow your employee to grow within the workplace. You need to sit there and allow your employee to get to a level in which scaffolding is no longer going to be useful for them because they've completed every task that you have asked them to do. And then at the end, you need to tell them congratulations. That they've exceeded all your expectations and the steps. They've done everything that you've asked them to do. And that is what's going to help your employees, stay motivated, stay confident, stay within that workplace. Learning theory is fantastic. Nobody knows, how people specifically learn because there's so many different ways an individual can learn. And that's what's fantastic about the learning theories. It doesn't matter who you are. There's no right way of learning. There's just none. You can be, a scientist, or you can be, a stay-at-home mom. Your learning may be different, but it works for you, and that's what you need to remember. Learning has to work for you, or there's no reason to learn.